Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about the mess. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. So, Beats by Dre. Hey, it's not funny. Beats by Dre sued Dr. Dre. Sued by former marriage counselor for harassment, homophobic threats. So this is according to USA Today. So Dr. Dre is reportedly being sued for harassment by the psychotherapist who served as his marriage counselor before and during his divorce. Dr. Charles Sophie is suing the business mogul for $10 million dollars and alleges that he incited a malicious and sustained campaign of harassment, which included threats of intimidation and violence, homophobic rhetoric, and late night text, according to the lawsuit obtained by Billboard and Rolling Stone. Oh, girl, here we go. Hold up, child. Okay. Dr. Dre's ex wife, Nicole Young, filed for divorce in 2020 after 24 years of marriage, citing irreconcilable differences. According to Sophie's lawsuit filed Wednesday, rather than treating the mediation process as an opportunity for healing, he decided to take his frustrations about the mediation out on Dr. Sophie, frustrations that manifested themselves in the form of a nearly year-long sustained campaign. Girl, this is a mess. In a statement, Dr. Dre's attorney, Howard King, claimed Sophie only filed his suit after he failed to push Young into dropping a 2023 confidential complaint to the Medical Board of California. The complaint seeks revocation of Dr. Sophie's license, he continued. King added that Sophie was allegedly fired because he encouraged one of the couple's children to take sides against Mr. Young, even encouraging his son to go to the press with false allegations to force a financial settlement that he recommended. Dr. Dre, real name Andre Young, 59, hired Sophie in 2018 and worked with the pair through their settlement in 2021, according to the outlets. But 14 months later, Sophie claimed he received harassing texts from the producer out of nowhere. According to a text screenshot cited by outlets, Young texted the doctor in February 2023 saying he was told something disturbing and that Sophie was going to have to pay for that. Also, that month, the doctor alleges that fake FBI agents showed up at his gated community in an attempt to enter his home and talk to him, but were stopped by a security guard, the outlets report. The incident made Sophie fearful for his life and led him to wear a bulletproof vest for protection, according to the suit. The outlet cited other texts where the doctor's claims Young made more false accusations of him acting improperly and threatening the doctor on several more occasions over the course of several months in 2023. In one alleged text, Young wrote, "You're going to have to give me a written apology. If not, I'm moving forward. I'm not playing. Trust me," according to Rolling Stone. Sophie also claimed some threats were based on his sexual orientation. The doctor is suing for civil harassment and threats of violence based on sexual orientation. The outlet reports he also has filed a court order prohibiting contact and is requesting a trial. Rolling Stone reports. Girl. Listen, I wasn't there, so I don't know. But based off of Dr. Dre's reputation, and I know somebody gonna get in the comments and say people can change. Girl. Well, ask Nicole if he changed. His ex-wife. Because on Mad Day, Nicole was telling us what girl was telling us the business. Honey, ask D Barnes. Ask me Chalet. There's something in my heart. Hey, okay. Look, I believe it. I do. I do. I do. I believe it. You know all I can think about? And this don't have nothing to do with nothing. But all I could think about was how the Grammys have an award named after Dr. Dre, and how Jay-Z got on that stage, I think it was last year or the year before, and accepted an award while his wife and daughter sat in the audience. And the award is named after a man, Dr. Dre. When I tell you, girl, this is a mess. It is what it is. The truth will come out. I don't put nothing past Dr. Dre based off of the things that I've heard. Just because we hear stuff doesn't mean that it's true. However, we know Dr. Dre. We don't know Dr. Dre. The things we've heard about Dr. Dre. Some of those things are true. Do you know how psycho you have to be in order to be sued by a therapist? Yeah! Dr. Dre is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Sir, you are being sued. They say the headline, they say Dr. Shaffy is someone, they say he's a psychotherapist. You have to be nuts to be sued by any type of therapist. Counselor, life coach, girl, uncertified, certified. You have to be nuts. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Girl! Are y'all listening to me? Do you hear me? You have to be crazy. All right, so Vice President Kamala Harris warns there will be consequences for companies that jack up rates amid Hurricane Milton. Before we get into this, I hope um, if there was anyone affected by Hurricane Milton, I hope you're doing okay. Um, I just hope. I know someone was in the live the other night, and they said that they were in. I think they said they were in Tampa, and I was telling them, girl, I know, everybody has their own financial situations, right? But girl, I need you to get up out of that if you can. I need you to get up out of Tampa, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because girl, they said that Miss Thing was about to come through and knock pictures off the walls. Okay, it ain't no fun. I'm telling y'all, girl. We had a couple of, storms down here, hurricanes down here. It ain't no fun, baby. It ain't no fun. It ain't no fun, girl. When I tell Miss Thing came through, she came busting through. She ain't knock on no doors. She just bust them open. Okay. She ain't ask cause she come in. She just came swing. She came busting through. I'm coming to town. Y'all got about a week to get up out of there. Okay. Um, well, this is what Kamala Harris, and again, I hope everyone who was in Tampa or, wherever the Milton hit, I hope y'all are doing okay. This is what Vice President had to say about some of the price gouging that they say is happening. Some people have been reporting allegedly that there were some airlines that were jacking up the prices. Um, I don't know necessarily about gas, but we know how people can get in situations like this. The girls get real greedy. They get real greedy. So this is what Vice President Kamala had to say.
There are some folks who, during the moment of a crisis, will be very predatory and start jacking up prices like gasoline or hotels or airlines to take advantage of the desperation people are experiencing. So to anybody who's thinking about jacking up those prices, those companies that are thinking about doing it, know that we are monitoring and we're watching. And if there is that kind of price gouging, that there will be a consequence for that, because it's just wrong to take advantage of people who are desperate for help. And so know that we're watching that as well.
Listen, someone wrote something on Twitter, and I was like, okay, I could see that makes sense. I felt, for me, I felt like, girl, you could, even though I understood what they were trying to say, I felt like they could have kept it. You know, like sometimes you be like, girl, that didn't need to be said. You know what I'm saying? And she basically was saying that um, even though it could appear that some of these airlines may be um, raising the price of these tickets, she was explaining that you have to and I don't know if this is true, correct her if she's wrong. Um, she was saying that, um, girl, sorry, she was saying that you have to factor in um, that if they are raising some of the prices, some of these airlines, that it could be due to them having to hire extra pilots, hire more, or hire or get flight attendants. Having to basically do it's a lot of moving parts behind the scenes. It's just not as simple as just, oh, they're jacking up the prices. Okay, girl, whatever. But at the end of the day, girl, y'all know when y'all doing right and y'all know when y'all doing wrong. If these companies, whether it's the gas companies or the airline companies, can honestly say this is the actual price due to X, Y, and Z, then it is what it is. But when you know you are doing some grimy stuff, especially at a time where people need assistance, you're trifling tied and through. And that's just what it is. Now, can I say something? Girl, this ain't got nothing to do with me. This ain't got nothing to do with me. But since we got Kamala on the line, Vice President Kamala, girl, since you out here talking about price gouging and you watching the people, I need you, girl, to get with them people in DC. Because the way those people in DC are raising the prices of those hotels during the time of the inauguration 2025, I don't appreciate it. Girl, them hoes is raising the Hilton Garden Inn to $600, $700, $800 a night. Girl, I have stayed at the Hilton Garden Inn for $75 a night, $85, $100, $110, right? And girl, now I look online, girl, it's $613. Girl, they got a Marriott, girl, 1112, not $11.12, $1,112. Girl, what is y'all doing? We can't even come and see you, Kamala. This girl, and then they gonna have me staying, girl. They got me staying 35 minutes outside of DC. Girl, they got me staying 35 minutes outside of DC. Okay, okay. Now I'm gonna be there, but I don't know if I'm gonna be there. Okay, I'm gonna be in the DMV. Now the D is up for debate. Okay, I'm gonna be in the M or the V. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. Kamala, we need you to do something about those prices. They need to lower those prices for those hotels. It is ridiculous. Girl, I should not be looking at the Hyatt Place or the Hilton Garden Inn or a low-level, base-level Marriott or a DoubleTree hotel, and a girl's just charging $800, $900. One night we were on live, Vice President Kamala. I'm telling you, I was on live. You can ask the cousins. We were on live, and I was showing them how one of the hotels, there was a Yotel, the Yotel Hotel. That hotel, I think, was $900 some a night. No, I think it was $1,900. Because I think the total for like 4 days was like almost 10,000. It was crazy. The Yotel be $75 on a good night. Girl. They is trying to goop the girls. They are trying to goop the kids for inauguration weekend. And I don't like it. We don't like it. Ain't nobody about to go into debt trying to go to no DC. I know I ain't. If I can't make it, I just can't make it. Okay? But I'm gonna try to be up there though. I just don't. They gotta stand too far out, Kamala. If I'm going to DC, I want to be in the D. Okay? And if I do be in the V, I need to be like in the V, like by the airport. Because that's right around the corner. Is it Arlington? Yeah, Arlington, Virginia. That's what DCA is. That's not too bad. That's literally right around the corner. Girl, y'all gotta stand out there by Giselle now. Okay. What she say? Bethelsa? What is it called? Bethelsa? Girl, I'm not staying out there. Anyways, I'm probably gonna be in DC. I mean not DC, but girl, the M of the V. I actually found a hotel. And it really wasn't expensive. In comparison to. But again, the hotel I found is like 30-35 minutes out. What? That's too far to me. I mean, it's really not. It's kind of like in Houston if you lived, say, in Katy and you're trying to go downtown. You know what I'm saying? So, well, y'all don't live in Houston, but for the people who live in Houston, they know what I'm talking about. So it's really not that far. I have to think about. I have to think about it that way. Like, okay, so basically, you're going to be in the suburbs. You're not going to be in the city. To me, it's not the city. You're not going to be in DC. You're going to be about 30 minutes out. I don't even know if I'm going to go to the inauguration. I know I'm probably going to be in DC, but I don't know if I'm going to the inauguration. I just feel like it's going to be too much carrying on. Y'all know my nerves get real bad. Okay, my nerves get real bad. There's too many people. There's too much going on. Girl, I'm not doing all that walking. Girl, I need somebody to drop me off at the door and pick me up at the door. Girl, but I'm not special like this. I'm going to be walking with everybody else, girl. I'm sure it's probably going to be packed. I'm sure they won't have Ubers and Lyfts allowing you to get. I feel like, and people have told me this, they're only going to let you go in so far. It's going to be chaotic, hectic, chaos, and confusion. Can y'all please vote for Kamala? Girl, let me shut up. I need y'all to vote for Kamala. Girl, y'all cannot let that white man. Y'all ain't gonna be satisfied until girl he. Let me shut up. Girl, vote for who you want to vote for. Honey, I'm playing when I go vote. I'm playing Uncle Luke, scared. Girl, I'll be walking in the cat be coming, cat be coming, cat be coming, cat be coming. Girl, dancing to the booth. Okay. Anyways, y'all, let's move on. So Diddy scheduled to stand trial in May on federal um, S trafficking charges. Sean Diddy Combs will stand trial on federal SEX trafficking and racketeering charges starting on May the 5th, 2025. A U.S. judge decided on Thursday during the hip hop mogul's third court appearance since his September arrest. TJB crew, what do you predict will happen? Girl, his family was was there in support. Girl, what's her name? What's his mama name? Janice. Janice was there. Janice looks good. Janice looks good. Janice is like 83, 84. Janice is good. She had on her good wig, baby. I know that's right. The kids were there. Listen, all I'm gonna say is this: I get I get that's that lady's son. She birthed him. Nobody wants to believe that their children can be these horrible people. But let me tell y'all something. I be trying to be nice. If I can come to the conclusion that my daddy is an ain't shit nigga, okay, and I came to the conclusion when I was a child. Okay. Girl, ain't no way in hell, especially Justin with his old ass and Christian with their old asses, they ain't came to the conclusion that their daddy is an ain't shit nigga too. Girl, my daddy, he wasn't a daddy. Girl, your daddy, I guess he was in y'all life, but girl, when it came to everybody else, honey, he was hell on wheels. I guess sometimes it's hard to really, I think it's hard for people to believe that the person who they know could be this person that other people don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when I think about like Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Remember when Sutton is one of the cast members' name is Sutton, and she asked her mother, did she miss her father, her ex, I think that was her ex-husband. And she was like, no. She glad he dead. And Sutton said their girl face was cracked because your relationship with your father was completely different than the relationship that your mother had with your father. The relationship your mother had with your father, honey, he was hell on wheels. For you, girl, he was the best man. He was the best man walking on earth. So I can get how the kids could be conflicted because that is their father. I can understand how the mother could be conflicted because that is her son. But girl, at some point, the only people I'm really giving a pass to living in La La Land are those girls. Everybody else, I think they know. Okay. I think a few of them was participants. Hello. The only people I'm giving a pass to is them twins and Chance and the little baby Love. Okay. Everybody else, I get it. That's your daddy. That's your son. But girl, it's a question mark. It's a question mark. For some reason, I feel like Quincy probably wasn't as involved either. I really feel like it was them other two, Justin and Christian. I feel like they was hell on wheels, quiet as it's kept. I feel like Christian was probably worse than Justin, though. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm just saying what I think. Okay. Anyways, it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Um, if he's innocent, I guess they'll prove it in court. All right, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Bye, y'all. Okay, I wasn't trying to be messy, but I was like, I would not feel. I could not let this video go without me really saying what I really, really think. Girl, I think Janice looks amazing. I do. Again, Janice Combs is at least 83, 84. I think that's what the Google said. She's like 83, 84 years old. All I'm saying is Janice would have had to dial it back just a little bit. Good. Janice came to their courthouse, baby dressed in fishnet stockings. Hey! Baby, Miss Thing had on her fishnet stockings. She had on her booties. She had on some type of animal print coat. Girl, she had on a big blonde shake and go wig, her big Gucci glasses, and a big, big belt. Hey! Girl. And I think that might be a Chanel bag. I'm gonna need you to wear black, gray, or navy blue. You know what I'm saying? You're doing too much. Yeah, you're doing too much. Janice looks good. Janice got that nose pinched too. Either Janice got that nose pinched or some glasses. You know, sometimes one thing my auntie Wendy taught me was that if you push your glasses down far enough, it'll look like you have a nose job. So for the girls who wanna have a quick nose job without having to go to a doctor and getting their nose broken, you can just push your glasses down like this, and it'll it'll do what it needs. It'll do it. That's what Auntie Wendy said. So either Janice got a little nose job. She look good. That shake and go wig, honey. I bitch. That's a good wig too. She put on her good outfit. It's a little team too much for court. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. You know I'm a little old school when it comes to some stuff. You saw the children dress. You saw a Christian with his little gray suit on. Justin had on a little tie, and here come the mama with a blonde wig and animal print, and fishnet stockings and booties, in a skirt above the knee. Stop. Let me stop. Let me stop.